over on the main channel, we got comments on Spire, we got comments on Megabonk. I think I also replied to a comment on one of the others. We got balloons. On this channel, which I've been neglecting, I just got comments. Sending love, and where you miss your vids, was asking the same thing. Backpack Battles and Oaken Tower. I haven't played either of these games since Slay the Spire 2 came out. And it hasn't even been because I've been playing Slay the Spire 2. I mean, I have been, but only like one video a day, for the most part. I've been working on a website, and one of the things that I realized working on the website is that I have 869 hours of video playing Backpack Battles. That's a huge time sink. Info. We can see info. On average, those videos get 291 views per video. There are 874 videos. Was it a complete waste of my time and energy? I don't know, not a complete waste. Over here, we can see Oaken Tower gets around 200 views per video. That's over the life. Like, recently, they get a lot less. Do I only care about views? No, but, like, it's at least worth thinking about. Slay the Spire 2 only gets 54. Balloons only gets 51. So these do get decent views. But they're going down, and I don't only care about views. The big thing, I've just been enjoying figuring out problems and things that I want with this website. So we have dark mode, we have light mode. Light mode's a mess, it's blinding, nobody likes it. I could sort these by tags. So I could say, only show me the 23 games that I have videos on that are tower defense, and then I could see 870 videos, total views, average views per game, average views per video, all of these stats, which are useful to me. I want to go back to playing Creeper World. I have a chat, a global chat that only I use so far. It shows 2 people. Wait. It just went 1, 2, 1. Wait, maybe that's a person from Slay the Spire, like a real person who is not me. It would show that if they're logged in or not. It's just people capable of seeing this. Logging in is pretty simple. If I do log out, you just click one of these if you have a Twitch account, and it'll link them all together if they use the same email. Otherwise, it'll create separate accounts. But if I just click Twitch, bam, we're logged in. And in this chat, I need to add features, but I'm working on it. So I need it to show a tooltip when I hover this, like it does for this, timestamps. Wait, why are timestamps so big? I need to work on that too. I need to make this button so that it hides the global chat when I'm on, or if I click it. I need to fix a bunch of things. Right now, I think Jorbs is live. If I click here and mute, Jorbs is live. Look. So if I click, these were made in Jorbs' chat. So they're highlighted. Jorbs. I can turn off global chat, which shows the chat from any page on the site. To do that, we click this. It should be, I click this. I need to fix that. This just shows only the live stream chats. So Jorbs, I did Destiny because I know he's banned from Twitch and he streams on Kick, and he's the only person I know of. I don't watch Kick streams. So this shows all the streams, any chats that were made while people were watching in the live section of the site that only I use anyways. Then we have only Jorbs ones, which only show people who are watching either Jorbs Twitch or Jorbs YouTube. So this was from today, testing during my Spire video. And then this, so I should have a second, oh, I do have a second page open. Okay, I think both of those are me. I don't know, because it went away. If I close this, come over here, say, hello world on my other screen. No, it should only show me once, so that was somebody else, another human being, I think. Look, little red message dot pops up to show that hello world just got typed. We're already on the Jorbs page, so that doesn't do anything. If I clicked here, I don't think anybody else is live stream. Destiny could be, actually. No, he's offline. We can go check his YouTube. It's also unavailable. If I go back to global, why are those Bob ones not under... They are. Bob is also offline. So yeah, there's Bob. Basically, I'm just working on adding a whole bunch of little features. I want to have a stream directory, but I'd like it to be personalized to the user so that if I come to this page, or if I go to like, let's try gg.com/home, which should be the default probably, instead of this, which is like a directory of all my videos. But I would be able to have my personalized thing and just see like, hey, there's the streamers I watch on all the different platforms, or there's new YouTube videos from Ethos Lab or whatever I want. And everybody would be able to, everybody is just me. There's only one user, but maybe I can make it useful enough that other people would want to use it. For right now, I just want to make it super useful to me. I can sort all of my own videos. I want to be able to sort anybody's videos and be able to get stats. Like if I do want to go watch who's somebody with a ton of videos, Co-Carnage, or what's his name, Moon and Co-Carnage have like tons of playlists. Maybe I want to know how long their playlist is, or how many videos are in it, or how many views it got, and then sort by it. This would be an easy way to do that. Or like how popular it was, views per video. My most popular playlists were Sandistry, Industry Idol, Magicraft, Ink Relation, Cookie Clicker, lots of idle games. So yeah, really long answer. How long into this? We're already 6-7 minutes in to that question, kind of. Is I've been playing with that. And the last time I played Backpack Battles was March 4th. Which was the day before Spire came out, which was also the day I started working on the website. Bad timing, because I thought I was just going to play like stupid amounts of Spire and get to max ascension, and instead I've just been playing with the stupid website. And I'm going to make other things that aren't just that, is the plan. Black screen of doom. Alright, I'm going to fix that and be right back. It is fixed. If you sat through that whole like 7-minute intro, you are awesome. We're playing some random backpack battles. Also, at some point they're going to come out early 2026. We're like almost through early 2026 at this point. When March is over, I consider it over. Or early to be over. So they're going to add a new character, and then maybe I'll play a bunch. No, I don't like Mage. A bunch of this game. I don't like Mage. I don't like Adventurer. I do need to get my Mage rank up. Fine. This one. There's a piggy bank. We have 8 gold. I'm overthinking games even more than before. Oh, there's a Shelly. Do I want it? Because I've been trying to think about things when playing Spire 2 quite a bit. So this one. Items inside trigger 20% slower, then they go faster, which is amazing for Shelly. I'm gonna take this. That does mean what? That means that I want those start of combats, which is gonna be a pain. Oh, do I ever want to make, what's it called? The thing. What is the thing? Do I ever want to make, what are you called? Shell totem. No, I don't think so. All right, what I want is you to go there, you to go there. There's a blue gem. Blue gem is good. We're crafting 3 things. I have +4 max HP. How do I feel about turn 1? Not great, but the potion's okay. I feel decent. They have 2 weapons. They have like 1.5 weapons. I have more healing. They have more damage. I have spikes, which is like half a weapon. So, which did more between... Oh, their forging hammer is doing damage. Weird. Which did more between spikes and forging hammer? So, forging hammer did 14, spikes did 10. So yeah, it's like half a weapon. 26 damage versus 22 damage. Cool. Alright. I do like crits. So yeah, I don't know how much I'm going to keep doing on this channel. Like, at some point I'll end up doing a bunch, I'm sure. like coming back and playing games obsessively, because I tend to do that. But right now, my obsession is more on the coding thing, the website thing. And it just gives me like personal satisfaction. Whatever. Makes me happy. There's a slight argument for healing herbs because of Shelly. Because Shelly likes potions, which don't exist, but I would want to take them. Is there an argument for blind? Because maybe I would take a broom if it was on sale. Not at full price. I would take a broom. I would take this for the book that can give you max HP, or for a wand. Or not a wand, a magic staff. There's also a shovel. Alright, things to consider. I don't care about you. I don't like this bag. I don't care about you. I don't care about you. That's a lot of stuff I don't care about. Huh. So this is good to speed up because stamina cost per hit is 0.7. This one is 1.2 per hit. So speeding it up uses a lot more stamina, but it can do more damage. Alright, let's think about that broom. I'm gonna buy the broom, which I think means we're gonna buy this on sale even though it doesn't really do anything. At some point it could. But I don't know if I put it in the bag, because I feel like the spike just does more right now. Let's do this. That one. That one. That one. Why do I want that pig? I guess I don't. Things I could do right now. Stamina. Stamina could be helpful. So, if stamina is helpful, what about that luck? That luck doesn't do much. It gives accurate... No, it gives crit chance. And it makes lucky pigs. Do I ever reserve this pig? I have limited space. I'm going to say no to reserving the pig, but... Oh, I should have sold... maybe... garlic and stone and bought that luck just to not have it reserved. We're getting destroyed. Bag of Giving is broken. Early game, Bag of Giving is broken. So this one is good. Smashing Pigs would be better if I didn't have a clover locked. Super Spacious is just good. So I think I do actually want to drag this right here because bags could be on sale. I think. This one. Quit giving me bags on sale. All right, increase healing, increase debuffs. I don't plan on doing debuffs too much. I'm gonna swap that for this. I do want this because I have mana right now and I'm not using it, and that would be a way to use it. Oh, I don't want to think about which things I want this to hit. I don't want to think about any of these things. I don't want to think. The pattern between all of the things is I don't want to think. I don't want to think. Do I want to be speeding this up? I don't want to think. Oh, increased healing is actually good for Shelly. Shelly wants to super zoom. I wonder if I want this sped up. Could be this and the broom. Let's figure that out. So this would be good to speed up. There's like no downside to that. Speeding the broom up seems acceptable. This bag is such a pain. Speeding the sword up is weird. So now the broom's gonna go super speed. It's already pretty quick. 1.7, 1.4. This one. This one can get sped up. Yeah, but you're taking some of Shelly's speed. So Shelly wants to be in the... I think I need to pause, rearrange. Before I do that, do I want this? I do. How badly do I want that? I want that more than I want this. I want that more than I want this. I want that more than I want this. All right, now I'm going to rearrange and be right back. I need to figure out music that I like background music, because I'm realizing I don't love my music that I have set up for this. All right, this is what I think I want. We're going full speed ahead with the broom over the hero sword, which is a little bit weird. Could just do the hero sword, but it doesn't do that much damage. 2 to 4. This also doesn't do that much damage, but it can blind. Blinding is good. And we're doing full speed ahead on the Shelly because it's a massive heal. Could be a wasted heal, but this gives max HP. We're speeding it up a good amount. This goes quite a bit faster. We already have the luck. Could get regen first, and then I wouldn't have mana for 1 activation. All right, start the battle. We're figuring things out. Uniquely unique and hammer, so they're gonna run out of stamina, but will they kill me first? Maybe. Maybe. Bam, Shelly. Shelly's amazing. With Shelly, I don't think they can ever really kill me. And we have Shelly plus Magic for Dummies. I just get stronger and stronger because of these 2 items the longer the fight goes. Oh, there are things to think about here. The main thing to think about is how Super Spacious is not giving me stuff on sale. Huh. This is a strong argument in favor of getting the magic staff. Cupcake staff. Cupcake staff with Amulet of Energy is amazing. It's also a good argument for this one. Huh. There's also this shell. Shell. Did I need stamina? So I could do this bag. Why? Because now, ooh, forgot about that. Now I can still buy this shell. I do think I want the Wand of Equilibrium. So this shell wants to come over here. What I would like is something that needs to be sped up, which could be you. So you, 14%, so 14, 28, 56% faster. 50% faster. We can do that. Especially because I mostly care about getting the mana right at the start of the battle. Huh. Ideally, I would have that in both these bags, but while that might be possible, it would be tricky. Small argument for sand. We are... Oh, I should put this on Shelly. I should, because I'm super speeding that broom, but that Shelly heal is the big difference maker. Shelly heals. Alright. Mana would be one of my questions, but I don't know how much I care about figuring out. Like, so the first time this book goes off, did I have mana for it? Yes. So then I think that means I had mana for it every time. So really now... Oh, how did I get that first mana? Got that first mana from you. I'm wondering if I could put this book up here instead. I don't think so. Like, now that I'm gonna have 2... Ooh, speeding up Shelly and it's on sale, you're beautiful. 15% faster. Yes. Super speed the Shelly. Smash the pig. Smash the pig. Probably not smash the pig. Bag on sale, it's amazing. Alright. Huh. 20% chance to duplicate buffs that you gain is actually pretty awesome with these wands. Especially with 2 of these wands, we could just go crazy with buffs. These wands gain mana, luck, or regen, and we refund when we use them. Use one of whatever you have the most of to gain empower. This one, use mana to regen stamina. Huh. Weird. Shelly! Oh, do I make double Shelly? The answer is no, because it's excessive amounts of healing. Do I keep speeding up this? I could super speed this, but only if I have the mana early enough. I could swap this do this, super speed this to gain the mana, but it could do regen. It's like a 50-50. Huh. I could move this over here to get 2 more max HP. This regen would actually get me the mana to get me the max HP to do what? I don't know. Not that good. I could make the potion for the Shelly. Making the potion for the Shelly is very appealing. Making the potion for the Shelly. Especially, I kind of want another potion. Huh. Would I get rid of the star? I could get rid of this blue gem. Yeah, but the blue gem can make mana. 15% chance. No, I'm going to keep the blue gem. I'm not going to get this. We're good. That's an early falcon. Is it early? I don't know. There's no round number, which would be nice to know. They have 4 pigs. They have a super speed Shelly. We're both going to be healing a ton. They have tons of mana. They're turning their mana into max HP. They're kind of just me, but better. They have Empower. Kind of just me, but better. I have Empower, but they have Empower with a Falcon and with the Stone and a Super Speed Shelly and all the mana. Huh. Okay. My question would be, not that it matters because they were me, but stronger. We got regen first. And then, the first time the book goes off, I didn't have mana for it. Wait, yeah. Book goes off right here. It would have gone off right here. Instead, oh no. They were so close. 3.21, 3.3. So yeah, having this sped up didn't really help. The whole idea was to speed this up, but it gave me a regen. This is a 3.63. But it goes off early because it had the, like at the start, it has this going off. But that's only for 1 second. Still, it does mean that that one goes off at 2.73, which is early enough. Alright, I wanted you, so you're going to give more buffs. Do I want to think about frost things? Ooh, do I want to think about debuff things? Do I want to think about this thing? Yes, I do. Not so much the debuffs, except... So, the snowballs give 2 frost. If I put them in this bag, they'd have a 25% chance to give a little bit more. It's kind of worth considering. 20% chance. So, the idea now would be to make these books better. Making those books better feels like a hassle. It is a hassle. How big of a hassle is this going to be? Alright. Or not the books better, making the wands better. So we can do wand, and then the book will get sped up. Yeah, but one of these is going to go off super quick. I think this goes on the Shelly if I've got the space for it. Kind of do, kind of don't. We have space. Okay, the idea now. This book goes super speed. The Shelly, the nice thing is 1 second of 100% faster when this thing's pretty slow. That 100% faster is kind of significant. That is where this needs to go. This would like to go here. This bag. I don't really need that bag. I would like something else to be sped up. What? So, is it better for this to go way faster, or for it to have a 40% chance to duplicate buffs that it gains? That is close. I don't know the answer. Snowballs. Could make frost stick. I can make 2 snow sticks. Wait, is snow stick any good? I mean, it's kind of good with this purple bag. It's weird. I don't tend to do that, but I could. Super expensive. What about this thing? Items have plus 25% crit hit chance. Those stars are a pain to do. Every 3.7 seconds, use mana to gain 2 things. And we have the energy amulet, which makes this kind of amazing. We have lots of mana. The Empower is not all that good, but it's something. I mean, I think if I could buy it right now, I would. Could actually be this bow. But I'm speeding this up so much, I don't think the bow makes sense. I think I'm just gonna roll. Holy quit. Quit giving me all of the things forever and ever. I mean, don't quit forever, but they are just giving me all of the things forever and ever. Do I need to speed up Broom? Broom doesn't do anything. Huh. I mean, I could be speeding up Broom. Broom can blind them. Broom does do things. Good job, Broom. Good job, Broom. This one. What am I doing with this one? I don't know. It's on sale. It seems cool. Do I want that more than a square bag? Yes. Do I want to get rid of a square bag? I don't know. So 10% faster or 20% chance to duplicate. 20% chance to duplicate sounds pretty awesome. Quit giving me these. I don't know if I need that many. I'm gonna say I don't need that many. The video game being excessive. I don't know who to speed up. Everybody's already being sped up. Everybody's being... Oh, except for the Broom. I mean, the Broom is being sped up, but now it's being sped up super speed and it's also doing the debuffs. Now the problem is you. Huh. Okay. I'm looking for a second. Is there an easy way to get it to touch that sword? Yeah, probably. Probably involves this. Put this here. Put this here. Look at all my extra space. The opponent's going to see this, and they're going to be so jealous, because they're going to want space, because they don't have it. Because nobody ever has space, except for me. Problems with this. I'm missing that one. Oh, that is a problem. Problems with this. Potion's not in the potion bag. That is a problem. Is it a significant problem? No, it's one buff. Okay, what about this hat? Gain 3 mana for each rare item. That's at start of battle? Yes, start of battle. Oh, that's kind of awesome. Reduce damage effect damage taken by 10% for each epic item. The shield is kind of awesome. What about this one? Use mana to inflict 2 frost. Use mana to inflict 2 frost, and you are a book, not a spell, so you wouldn't help this one. The big thing is, this is something that I could speed up, and it would work with this. And we do have you. Start the battle. We're good. If I see it on sale, if I see it when I can afford to buy it, like right then, that is what I want, a magic staff. So their damage is scaling. I don't know if I can out-heal it. I am out of stamina like crazy. Probably because this thing is using 1.5 per second. You're using 0.5 per second. The Empower and the heals. So the idea is, oh, just to make a rapier. The idea was to get like a cupcake staff. That was my whole turn. Okay. That was a good turn. Do I want... Oh, I do want to duplicate your buff so much. On miss, gain all of the luck in the world. Crap. Okay. Do I want to speed up this this leaf badge? So all I care about is this sword. We're speeding it up. Do I want it to duplicate more than I want to speed it? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I kind of want this cat. I don't need this ever again. Steel Goobert? No Steel Goobert. Dragon Knight. What is Dragon? No, that's an adventurer thing. What about this broom? The reason to keep this broom would be if I got the crit staff. You. Or the cupcake staff would still be kind of good, but the crit staff in particular could be nice. I kind of want this cat. The reason I want the cat is Leaf Badge and Fancy Fencing Rapier. Fancy Fencing Rapier. It's weird to slow it down at first, but that 50% speed up. Kind of want this dragon egg. I always want the dragon egg. I mean, it gives me heat right away. 4 of it. Is the heat good? I don't know. Full price. I feel like I should be doing something right now. Looking for gloves? Wait, what am I doing with this? What are you doing here? Why aren't you doing something? I don't know. So, if I can just out-heal them, which I kind of can, this thing scales to the moon. Just takes a little bit of time. Battle Mage. Gain 5 random buffs. Every 3 seconds, your opponent gains 5 random buffs. Yeah, but I can use my buffs more, and I could duplicate them. I wonder... This one. Items inside have 20% chance to duplicate buffs they gain. Would this also duplicate the buffs for the enemy? Probably. Star items gain 4% crit hit chance. Buff removed from opponent. We can gain crit chance. It's on sale. Self-inflicted debuff. 75% chance to gain regen. Self-inflicted debuff. Dealing plus 15% of your healing. As effect damage, I do a bunch of healing. Per plus 4% per dark item. I don't care about that part. The crit chance. And it's on sale. I do mana things a bit. On hit, gain mana. Plus 10% chance per star nature item to gain plus 2. Lots of nature items. Attacks 10% faster for each frost item. 10 mana used, heal for 10 on hit. That's only for you. Once. It only gains that once. 20 mana used, 15 damage extra. 30 mana used, so if I could use 30 mana, which currently I don't. There is this potion. All staffs are offered in the shop. Start a battle, gain a mana, and max stamina for each distinct book. Books are... It's setting this up. These stars are a pain, which is why I don't like mage. Gain 5 random buffs for each distinct staff. It's a lot of buffs. 20 buffs used. Consume this. Trigger the effect of 2 distinct potions. I would need another potion. It's pretty amazing with Shelly. This one. Can have unlimited spirit companions after 8 seconds. Gain 30% of your buffs. I think I'm just going to take the hat. Mostly because it's on sale. Is that stupid? I don't know. Could be. I would like to fix that potion bag, but I don't think I'm going to. Okay. Oh. Do I want more debuffs? I don't even do debuff things. Do I want to increase duration? I don't even do duration things, but maybe. So this one. Crit chance for buffs removed. I would like ways to remove buffs. That would be nice. And you give, every 5 seconds, give a bunch of random buffs. You're weird. I don't even know if you're net positive. I'm going to assume that I can make use of my buffs better than the opponent can make use of theirs, but it's a tricky assumption. Purple gem's better than blue gem. Stamina potion. Shelly would like that. Stamina potion. It's full price. Chess. Buy chess. So, we gain 3 mana capturing. Elimination. Inflict 2 poison. I'm gonna sell this. I'm gonna sell this. I'm gonna sell this. Okay, we're right back where we were. What about you? think this purple is the one that's most interesting to me. And it's not that interesting. This is a spell. It's godly. Every 3 seconds, trigger star items 10% faster. Inflict 1 blind to yourself. Huh. Self-inflicted debuff. 75% chance to gain a regen. Up to 10 times. The blind doesn't really hurt me. Making that item go faster is kind of weird. It's on sale. This could show me another bag. It didn't. So the blind is interesting because then in theory I could use the oil lamp. So we want... Wait, I'm confused. Oh, this triggers faster. Star items also trigger faster. So I definitely want to speed up. Let's figure this out. Ideally, I would speed up the sword. Sword is the most important thing. But the hat does want to be able to do the crit thing. Crit. Buff removed from opponent. We don't know how to remove buffs from opponents yet, but someday I'm going to figure that out. This could just get sped up 10%, but that's not particularly good. This would like to go on the sword. Why is all of this a pain? I need armor bags. God, I need armor bags. Let's roll. Huh. Are there things to consider here? Cleanse debuffs. If you have at least 4 luck, gain in power. It's on sale. This one seems decent. Especially with the chances to gain more buffs. With the ability to speed it up. Triggers 15% faster. For each dark item. Every 3 seconds. No. Every 3 seconds, star items trigger 10% faster. Inflict blind to yourself up to 10 times. Huh. Triggers faster for each dark item. This one wants to see dark items. This game is too much to think about. Alright, so you're gonna go faster and faster. Could put another star item right here, which would be you. Every 3 seconds, you go 10% faster. There's another star that I could have up here. Do I have more dark items? Don't know. This is a spell, which means you would gain more max HP. I want a bag that fits right there. I don't think I have one. Hey, there's a bag. Potion bag. Potion bag doesn't seem that good. This one, cleanse a debuff. If you have no debuffs, heal for 8. 10% faster for each holy item, and it's on sale. I can also make the lucky pig, which sounds awesome. I'm gonna do the lucky pig. I do want that speed bag. I don't think broom stuff is happening. Huh, debuff stuff. I don't think debuff stuff is happening. Super speed the carrot. Or what? I don't know. I don't know. The other option would be moving this up here. Why? Because then it goes faster, and it's seeing a spell, so it gains more max HP. Carrot goes right here. Does that make sense? Kind of. Carrot, instead of going right here where it gets 60% eventually, could just go right next to this. If I do this, it gives max HP. Why wouldn't we put these in here so that I gain more luck right at the start? This one can go right here. This one can go right here. The thing that feels weird right now is I should probably switch this and this. No, I can't do that. The reason I wanted to switch those was what? I don't even remember. Oh, because I want this to be in one of these green bags. Listen, it's too much to think about. What am I doing with the purple bag? Blinding myself. Then why do I need more blind on myself? I don't really. Because otherwise the bags don't fit well. Okay, to make the bags fit well, if I put this over here, it's gonna screw with that pig. Yeah, we'll figure that out. How did that help? That did not help. We're gonna figure it out. That's what I just said. I don't want to figure this out. I remember why I stopped playing Backpack. This is not why. We're gonna figure it out. So we could be duplicating these buffs. Instead, we're not. Definitely want the stamina. I want this to make sense. For that to make sense. These green bags. In particular, I just don't like mage that much. This one. Cleanse a debuff. If you have no debuffs, heal for 8. You are a spell. So you would be friend. Oh no. We could make a Null Blade. Null Blade. 10 to 12 damage, 6.5 per second. Uses stamina. Uses luck to gain 2 damage. Use regen to remove 3 buffs from your opponent. Huh. This only uses 1 luck, where this other one uses more luck. If they have no buffs, attack 5% faster. I think the answer is you have to do one of the 2 of these. And I think Rapier is slightly better. Gain 3 damage versus... Ooh, it's 1 luck for 2 damage, and it removes those buffs, and the buffs do give the crit chance. Huh. If I had a second energy amulet, that might change the math for me. Just start the battle. Could do a cheap roll. Deerwood with a bunch of daggers. They're not doing all that much. Hard to kill, but that's what we have Rapier for. This one, 66.9 damage per second. Another spell. So this spell, gain 2 block for each frost on your opponent before defeat. And remove all their frost. Shield armor activates, chance to inflict frost. I think the big thing is this mirror is broken. 20% chance to reflect debuffs, plus 2% for each holy item. After 6 seconds, gain 20% of your buffs, up to 20. Mana Orb. Mana Orb sounds awesome. Mana Orb. Three seconds. I'm not speeding up the hat, but I don't think the hat does much. So yeah, the one that I'm considering at this point is this. This one, weapon attacks, 30% chance to use 1 mana to inflict 3 frost. I do attack quick. Just a weird item. Armor and shield activate. 50% chance to gain 1 mana, 17 block. This character is so weird. Every 1.7 seconds, gain 1 vampire. Stop. And deal 10 effect damage with 100% lifesteal. Triggers 1% faster for each frost and 2% faster for each blind of your opponent. I don't even know if this is good. I mean, it's quick, it's small, it's kind of good. I don't know. Just get another shell. For what? For more shelly. I don't even know why I want you. I do want you. Items inside. Use buff. Refund buffs. That one. This one. Because you use buffs more than you generate them, I think. And just because in general it's good. And because I said so. So, I would like I'd like to get rid of this potion belt, I think. Quit giving me bags! Stop. They're so good. Okay, you quit giving me bags. Regen. Ah, this one's good because we do so many buff things. So, do you heal? No. No, you don't. Yeah, but that's a healing bag. Do you gain buffs? You do, sometimes. Rarely, but a little bit. Things I could consider. We could consider moving this healing bag, but then I have to figure out how. Gain max health. This kind of fits right here. This kind of fits right here. The nice thing about doing that is... What? Is that this is now in at least one of these. Oh, and this is going to give more buffs. That was already the case. This one. 4% crit hit chance if I remove their buffs. I don't currently have a way to remove their buffs. At all. I have so many bags. This one. Shelly. Cleanses. Wonder if I should just put this on the carrot. No, I think I should put it here. Because then we have a 40% chance to increase that. To duplicate the 2 luck that I gain. I am tempted just to buy this one. Huh. Do it. Also tempted to buy this one. Use mana. Which of these is better? Another of these. Could go where the pig is. That goes where the pig is. Then the pig could come over here. Start the battle. Game is weird. Could have bought the rock. Golden Pan. Do they have the mana? No. I mean, they kind of do, but not enough for every swing. Maybe they do, because they're swinging slow. Cauldron gives mana. The main thing is when they swing this, they're not gaining much mana. So no. False Life sounds amazing. Kind of slow. False Life sounds amazing. Oh, you're also a darkness item, aren't you? False Life. And we got everything in the world. Stop. Stop. Okay, we got everything in the world. So this is a darkness item. You like darkness items. You do. You like darkness items. You heal for extra. The healing is nice. You're gonna go faster. You speed up this, this, and this. You blind me, but the blind doesn't have much effect. This doesn't do much. You get rid of square bags. God, the bags are a pain. Ideally, I would swap out this bag for right here. Duration doesn't do anything, right? Cupcake. Cupcake is an amazing one to put right here, I think. Is it really amazing? It's a decent one to put right there. It would be a decent one to put this under. Could get rid of that potion bag. Let's think about that. So if I was gonna get, if I was gonna get rid of this, I need armor bags. Where does this go? I have no idea where this goes. So that one, I guess it goes right there for right now. You go right here. Is there something else more important to speed up? There probably is. I don't know. Huh. So ideally, this would go right here. Could, I think. That stamina bag's not too important. It's just I need to be able to use the space. So I need the stamina bag. Crap. Unless... I need an armor bag. Video game. I have nothing to speed up. We have a carrot. Huh. That pig does not have to be right where it is. This pig can go wherever it needs to go. Pig, pig, pig. This little piggy. Oh, the mana orb would be cool. Sadly, that would screw up. Super spacious. Alright, this one, and this one. Things to consider. This ruby egg is kind of awesome, and I want it. This square bag is a pain. This cat. That cat. Ah, that cat would speed this up. That doesn't need to be sped up. It would speed this up. That's decent. It would speed this up. That's amazing. It would speed. How is Shelly not a godly? It would speed this up. That's decent. Mainly, it would just speed up the sword. I do have to get it 40 value, and positioning. It's a pain, and it's not on sale. And I do want those snowballs. So now, which of these bags can I fit in without screwing everything up? Neither. The answer is neither bag. Okay, I'm looking, I'm thinking. If this went right here, then you could go right there. Then this, how do I fit that dragon? In order to fit the dragon, all we do is put you like this, dragon goes like this. This bag feels unnecessary, but it doesn't get me enough to buy this, which is what I want, what I actually want. Could get rid of the shell, but there's no reason to because we have false life. Reserve this. Frost scroll. The answer might be frost scroll, but I don't want to think about it. Pop is here. That shield actually gives Pop damage, I think. How do you work? You only give +1 and 15, and they have 4 gems. It's a fun little Pop. I have 29 in power. I have 36 in power. Huh. Huh. That feels like a lot of empower. Like enough empower that I should consider other weapons. Empower. Herald the Hateful Hat. I should also consider removing a bunch of their buffs. Wand of Equilibrium, Wand of Equilibrium, Wand of Equilibrium, Carrot, Cupcake. Huh. 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 Okay. How did I do with luck? Probably really well. So, puzzle bag got me 11. My biggest energy generation is the puzzle bag and the amulet of energy. Yeah, that makes sense. And who used it? You used 42 luck. Tons of luck. Which means that I'm missing a lot. But we're attacking 187.2 damage per second. Damage. We're not actually doing that much. But by the end, we're doing 29.5. They're doing 29.1. Yeah, but I have a bunch of healing. And by the end, yes, the dream is alive. Quit giving me these. Don't do it. Stop. Stop, 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 stop. I don't want to have to fit this. Stop. Don't want to do it. I'm going to cry. This one. All right, it's time to pause and figure out how to get 3 of these plus the puzzle box underneath this fancy fencing rapier, which is going to be a total hassle. I'll be right back. I don't know what's going on in the video game. Okay, I have too much junk. Too much junk inside the trunk. All right, what are we doing? This one gets to see 2 dark items. This one sees 2 dark items. It speeds up 3 other items. This one would like to see this holy item. There are all the bags. I have so many bags. I don't think I need all these bags. Shelly's not in a heal bag. I wish it was. Now I could make a snowman. Do you want to build a snowman? I don't know. Inflict frost. If your opponent has at least 10 frost, gain empower. Cleanse a debuff. I mean, it sounds good. It does sound good. And I'm not really using the carrot. This one sounds amazing. Crap. Items have 17% chance to duplicate buffs they gain. So the cool thing about this is this refunds 100% of the buffs that it uses. So I could just create limitless luck, I believe. Which sounds amazing. You only do 2 stars out. You would have to go where this is. That's easy to do. I don't need the heal bag. I don't need this bag. So I'm pretty sure you can just create limitless luck. This one. Oh no, and we can raise the chance to duplicate. I think we just make unlimited luck now. So every single time this thing hits, it should just gain more and more damage. I think that's the way that works. I kind of want you. Right, I was thinking about making a snowman. In order to make a snowman, I think I would have to move this. Do this, move you down. Could I put this inside of something? Snowmaster. Snowmaster seems fine. I don't know what's going on in the video game. Start the battle. This feels like madness. So the real question is the luck. Once we gain it, 4 luck, 5 luck, does it ever drop below 3? Pretty sure the answer is no. I think it only ever goes up now. 14 luck, which means that I can actually crit 28% of the time. If I could find a crit collar, because I have tons of luck, this thing would be amazing. Fancy Fencing Rapier uses 3 luck, but then it just generates 4. And it would do that frequently. Luck. So now the ones that give the most are Amulet of Energy, Puzzle Bag, Puzzle Bag, Puzzle Bag. Huh. Maybe it doesn't count for you. Items gain 19% chance to duplicate buffs they gain. Oh, because we never miss. Right. Oh, and it's actually the puzzle bag, so I would want to duplicate this. Or duplicate these. Okay. That makes way more sense. And I do very much want this. You're here. Crap. You give him power some of the time. You are weird. Quit. Stop. Okay, there's a pig there. I don't have luck for it, but I kind of wish I do. I did. Words. I kind of want to buy the pig. If I found 2 more luck, we still have quite a few rounds left. It would be awesome. So that... you trigger faster for each frost item. You also give him power. Do I want you right here? Probably. You give him power, but these also give him power. 3.3. This thing's super fast. 1.5. What about making another of those? What about just gaining more in power? Gain more in power. So what's the idea with the pig? The thought with the pig is, I don't know, I had some thought. Thoughtlessness. Oh, that I really want clovers. Yeah, but I can always just find the pig later. So far, we don't care about duration. Hey, now I want that pig. This one. This would like to be in the green bag. This could go like, that's what I want. It's so good. This giving this a better chance. This one is insane to have on the owl. You. Cleanse debuffs. If you have no debuffs, heal for 8. That does sound nice. Can I fit it? I don't know. Yeah, we can fit it. I don't need you. Should it be somewhere else? Yeah, it should probably be somewhere else. We're like crazy good right now. Tons of buffs. I don't know what the hat's doing. In theory, someday I'm going to remove their buffs. Holy, they just blew me up with crossblades. Why would they do this? Crossblades and stuns. Oh, why would they do this? Luck gained. 32 luck gained. Used 19. Damage dealt. We only did like 40 per second. They're doing more damage. They have a bunch of heat. They're just very bursty. Stop showing me bags. I kind of actually want Box of Riches right now, which is weird because I only have like 2 gem sockets. But if I could get something good in those gem sockets, oh, we could get a crown. Crown's weird. I don't care about cleansing the blind. I do care about becoming invulnerable. I do. Huh, it's 12 gold. We never miss. So this is a little bit better than usual. Mainly for the 2 heat, though. I mean, we could miss, like, right at the start. Shield is there. Shield's never gonna fit. Shield could screw up opponents. Frost. We are kind of doing frost things. This one, use mana to do things. To heal, which is good with false life. I have lots of mana. Gains regen and heals. It's a big heal. I do have healing bags. And we have false life. Like, is that just better than this? Probably. This one is if it uses buffs. I'm gonna put you back. What about a little bit of amp? What about more bags? More bags. I can't resist buying the bags. The hell are we doing with the bags? Selling the bags back. What about that snowball? Do you want that snow? Yeah, I do. Way more than this shell. That's a way to spend some money, and I can fit it into the bag. And we could make another Snowmaster. So, I still have space available. Do I care about stamina? Yeah, I do. How do I put this in? Put this in right here, but then we're not speeding up that scroll. That scroll doesn't need to be where it is. It actually makes the book happier over here. This one. What else? Roll again. Bag on sale. Bag on sale. For what? I don't know. Just to do it. Another dragon egg. I always want more dragon eggs. Right, this dragon could be getting hit by this crit. What I really, really want is an acorn collar. Start the battle. We have 3 hearts. It's round 13. We're gonna destroy this person. Kind of want this. Prismatic wand would be crazy. We're going to destroy. Acorn collar is the biggest thing I could find right now. Okay. Caps would be okay. What about you? Use 8 health to gain 3 mana, inflict a blind, 10% faster for each dark. For each spell. Dark spells count twice. What do you craft into? Nothing. Okay. Oh. Oh. No, I don't need you. Okay. I do need you. For what? I don't. Nobody knows. Would I ever just keep this as a prismatic orb? I don't think so. Would you ever switch to a prismatic sword? I don't think so. Look for the acorn collar. Cupcake. Look for the acorn collar. Getting to duplicate buffs is really, really appealing, especially when I have you making more buffs. It is really appealing. Hey, that one. This one. So the reason I want this one is if I get a second pig. And because as soon as we have 3 luck, which I already have, I mean, with 4 luck, we're even better. I think I'm going to get rid of the stamina bag, but I'm not sure about that yet. This could go touch that carrot. Sweet. I do want you in. Oh, we have armor bags. I have speed bags that I'm kind of using. Wonder if you ever get rid of this bag. No. I mean, it does slow me down at the start. Acorn collar. Tempted to roll again. Acorn collar. Start the battle. Could have made a prismatic sword. 2 cats, one of which is happy. Villain sword isn't going to do enough damage. Sweet. Poison's not going to do enough. Sweet. They really needed to blow me up. It is a good amount of poison. I'm not that strong, but it feels like I'm like right on the verge of being that strong. I really don't need this. This one. Okay. If you have at least 20 of things, every 4.5 seconds, gain 1 of every buff. We use a bunch of buffs, so this would be cool with the refund one, but it's also just cool with the speed up one. So this speed up right at the start, or this speed up to get faster and faster. I'm gonna go with that one, but I'm not really sure about it. You give buffs, you give buffs. All we want is an acorn collar. My kingdom for an acorn collar. Okay, I say that, but this one's also pretty decent. Crap. So this gives crit chance, but it doesn't really. That's a lie. Not a lie. It's just not really a thing it does. This one. What do you do? I don't know. You just go crazy. Just go crazy. I know it exists. Do I know that it exists? I believe that it exists. What am I doing with you? The acorn collar. We know it exists. That thing is so expensive. What about a blueberry? For what? Don't know. What about a coal? Coal sounds reasonable. Good job, Coal. I could make a second Snowmaster. Inflict Frost. Gain more Empower. Cleanse debuffs. I mean, it's good. It's really good. Just trying to think where to move. I don't know. The carrot's kind of decent. Kind of decent doesn't feel good enough. This should be over here. The 2 of them would be friends with each other. There are 4 rounds left. I don't want to figure any of the things out in the video game. So the thing I would have to figure out is all of the things. I don't want to figure it out. Start the battle. We're lighting the coal. Screw making the second Snowmaster, even though... Holy block. Even though I do think it would be kind of good. Okay, Struggles is scary. I scale like crazy, but so do Struggles. Oh, never mind. Struggles doesn't do anything. Normally you would be cleansing buffs really fast, but I gain buffs really fast. We're about to gain even more buffs really fast, and I refund buffs really fast. Did not mean to make a second Shelly. Things I did not mean to do. How did I make a second Shelly? Because I put the shell next to the potion. Got it. Got it. That is less than ideal, but it does make sense. I don't want to figure things out. So this one would give me 10 starting mana. Kind of cool. I don't even know, like, what bag am I looking for? I'm not looking for any bag, except this bag would actually gain me a space. It would lose me a stamina. That crown was on sale. Maybe I'd consider it. Gloves actually sound amazing. I just don't know if I can fit them. They are on sale. How do you fit this? I don't know. Why do I want to fit? I don't know. What about another dark scroll? I don't know. I don't know any of the things. What about that stand? I don't know. Start the battle. Wait. We need to find Acorn Collar. What about speeding something up? The main thing with the speeding something up is, in theory, it could help me with my space. In practice, it seems like a hassle. Is it better than stamina? Sure. Would I try and speed something up? I mean, I could speed up Shelly. Shelly. Okay. That does lose me the 1 stamina. 1 stamina is not going to make much difference. If they have a shield, then we're just burning through stamina. 1 stamina though, that's 1 extra hit. Bam. Right at the end, how much damage was I doing? 140 damage crit. What was my crit chance? It was 24%. Yeah, but we hit fast. 0.55 second cooldown. All of the buffs. This one, I don't gain armor. It is on sale. The real answer is this cap. The real answer is this pig. The real answer is that bag. Okay, I can't fit all of the things. The pig is the answer because it saves space, kind of. Don't think about it. This is the answer because it makes space. Shelly is not really the answer. What the hell are you doing here, Shelly? I do have a space right there. Huh. Still can't really fit Shelly yet. But what if I figure it out? If I took out an armor bag, then what? How? By buying this bag. I think I'm getting rid of either Shelly or this. This one is just giving... it's just expensive. There really wasn't a point to purchasing that, except that I like doing it. This one. Could another chance at making the Snowmaster. Another cupcake, actually purple. I think purple is the answer. Goodbye, Shelly. The original Shelly is still here. Purple. Do it. Oh, do I want to make a purple cap? Or do I want to have super sword? It's probably actually purple cap. I wonder if that counts as removing. Because then I would want this to face... oh, I needed to move this prismatic, I think. Yeah, I did. We just got blown up. Holy, I always say that I'm not afraid of dragons around the nest. How did I just get blown up by this? Blue dragons use mana to gain block. They have so much heat. They don't even have that much heat. I don't know what just happened. It's a bunch of little damage. I don't have that much HP. We're waiting for the Shelly to go off. Got rid of the potion from the Shelly. They're just doing a whole bunch of sources of damage. None of them are particularly strong. But it's just a lot of hits, I think. Did Harold give them Empower? Where are you gaining Empower? Harold gave them 4 of their Empower. Harold, whose team are you on? Harold. 4 Empower when they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 weapons. You're giving them the damage that they can't make themselves. This one. I don't really need the extra luck. I do want that hat to be better. Super hat. I Don't do it, bags. Don't do it, bags. Don't do it, bags. Cool. So we want something that makes buffs right here. The things that it could be. Huh. So I could move this down here. Hey. It's a dark item. Makes buffs. This makes it make more buffs. This bag makes it make buffs. Having it in the refund bag would be kind of nice. It would. Vampire actually sounds kind of good right now. I have all of this space. All of this room for activities. And this is the last round. Hey, there's my bag. There's a cupcake on sale. Cupcake on sale sounds like a cupcake on sale. Could take out this stamina bag. We'll see. I could get spikes. We could cleanse debuffs. Cleansing debuffs actually sounds kind of reasonable. There is a crown, most important. There's a cap. So I think the cap is what I want. Item activates. Why wouldn't this go right there? It would. This is speeding you up. Trying to figure out how to fit that cap in a way that makes the most sense. And should I still be super speeding Shelly? We've been... Oh no, that screws up everything. Okay. It's better. You would like to be near Shelly. But what? I know I want this. I just don't know where yet. The only place that I really see is by the Snowmaster. That screws up the Snowmaster. Doesn't screw it up that much. I don't know, a little bit. Start the battle. Alright, how are we doing? We both are doing similar things. They're trying to reflect debuffs a bunch. They have null blades, so they're going to be trying to remove buffs like crazy. And they might be able to. They have heat. I don't. They're me but better? They're me but better. Alright, so what is the difference? They use the null blades. They have 2 of these. They do have this. Their stuff is set up pretty well. Their healing does damage. Their crit hit chance is 100%. I think that's the big thing, is they're actually removing the buffs and making use of the hat, where I'm not doing that at all. I'm just on Rapier. I should have pivoted off of this. The only reason I didn't is because I had all these refund bags, but I could have pivoted. And I should be setting this up better. I'm all in on this one, like, middle of the road. It's good. I'm only in plat. It feels like it's decent. We still go up by a good amount, but I could have gone up by more. Plus 12. The most you get is like plus 15, 16 most of the time. How does it do in history? I think this wins like 8 out of 10, but we'll see. It's kind of a mess. I still think it's pretty strong. These, I needed an acorn collar. That's what I needed. And katana would have been kind of good for what I'm doing. Katana with hat. Hey, we win one. Barely. Also, it's just so much empower without much benefit. Still, massive amount of empower. If the fights go on for a while, I outscale most people. 2. This is interesting. That's a lot of amp. And a lot of stamina. 3 wins. That's a lot of spikes in defense. I think that's 4 wins. But I will return whatever damage I do to myself, basically. That is a lot of spikes. That is a scary amount. I guess not with the crits. 4 wins. 5 wins. Should be 5 wins. I don't know. They have a crown, they have that cap, they have the boots. I still think it's 5 wins. We'll see. Do they hit 10 mana? There goes their 10 mana. 5 wins. 6 wins. They do have axe. They do have shield. They do have a bunch of potions with heavy drinking. Should still be 6 wins. Axe needs like 12 gloves on it. 7 wins. Poison doesn't scare me enough. Wait, does it? Amulets of Steel. No, I don't think so. Wait! I'm wrong! 6 wins, 1 loss. Poison doesn't scare me enough. That wasn't even that much poison. Oh, there's 3 Amulets of Steel. 17 in power. They do extra damage. No, extra crit chance. But what is their weapon? Huh. I mean, it worked. I don't want to try and figure it out. So that's 6 and 1. That should be 7 wins. It's never Excalibur, pretty much. I don't even know what the acorn call it. It's just a nature item. Until you actually build it, Excalibur so that it works, but you can't do that in Plat. And then it's amazing if it is working, but most of the time it's not working, especially Spike Excalibur. I don't know. Weird. 7 and 1. It's never Excalibur. This is scary. That's a lot of defense. Yeah, but I should outscale them. God, if I had Thornbloom, I'd actually be going crazy with the max HP. 8 and 1. This thing gains 11 max health, and you actually gain more because of false life. And I have so much in power gen. So I should remember Thornbloom on Mage, just because of the fact that we have these Wands of Equilibrium, especially when I get the Puzzle Bag and Super Spacious, because we can get so much, like, buff, duplication. Huh. Alright, I think that was 8 and 1. Final battle. Final battle is up against a Falcon Blade. Nocturnal Locklifter, so they have lifesteal, they have crown. Do they get mana? I don't see mana. This gives a little bit. I think the answer is no. This gives the buff you have the least of, which could be mana, but they won't get to 10 off of that. Toad's their best chance. They're not going to get to 10. And that was really their only hope. So that's 9 and 1. Their next hope is this, something with this, but it's really just this crown. Even then, it would have wore off after 2.5 seconds, and then what? Then they die. Oh, they're doing poison. I didn't even notice the poison. Poison is so weird. One more. Battle number 11. Friendly Fire. So yeah, I don't know if I'm going to play more on this channel, if I'm taking a break from it. I'm kind of doing stuff over on the main channel. I'm playing with coding stuff. I like the idea. Oh, I would have to pause because the screen will freeze. All right, we're back. I like the idea beyond just trying to make a random website that nobody's ever going to use probably. If we go to letstryGG.com/factory, I started trying to make a game in Godot. And so far I only have the basics. I was going to try and make like a Factorio like, I think. But probably not. Kind of like a mix between Dwarf Fortress and Factorio. So far, I just created like a map generator. It goes quick, so I could make it any size, basically. And it gives like little stats in the top right corner about each biome. But it doesn't actually do anything. I just generated a grid, made sure that the navigation feels smooth to me. So I can navigate using WASD, I can do it with arrow keys. That actually feels too slow. Huh, weird. That's fine. Click and drag. Zoom in, zoom out. I think I can hit like H to go back home to 50-50 is home. Right there, 50-50. Just the center of the grid. There were other hotkeys. R to reroll. G for grid overlay, so I can turn that off. Little things. Work in progress. I don't know if this is the game that I would try and develop, but the cool thing is, because I've built this website, like completely from scratch, it's kind of a mess. But if it wasn't a mess, like this chat thing, I could easily integrate any of this with like a game. Like they would use the same database. So the way that there are Twitch points, I could do something interacting with the game instead of Twitch points. Especially if it was like an idle incremental game instead of a factory game. Or have multiple games and have them tied together in the back end where they share stuff. It's kind of the idea. Do I actually need to do that? No, I don't need to do any of that. It's just, if I'm going to spend 869 hours on an activity, why wouldn't I spend those hours instead of making all these playlists for backpack battles and all these videos? We could go to a video. It's muted. Cool. And when it gets to the end, it would autoplay. It also remembers the point that you were watching the video. There's like a bunch of little things I was working on. So like if I go to this one, 2041, I click that timestamp. In the bottom left, we have resume to return to your saved place in the video. Basically, I just want to take like whatever I saw on other websites that I liked and add that to my own thing and have all of the things that I like. And then it's exactly what I want in a website. And maybe it would be what others want, but even if it's not, then it's a website I can use. And if others do come, then they could come and join the chat and let me know that they're here. Or I would just see this number and it would tell me like, hey, there's another human here. Weird. That's the idea. So this site is kind of abandoned. No, that's the wrong one. This one. This channel is kind of abandoned. I'm still doing Daily Slay the Spire over on my main channel. I've been doing balloons, but I had pre-recorded that all before March 4th. I think I pre-recorded that all back in like February. I finished playing Shapes. What other games was I looking at? I was looking at Blueprints, but I don't want to jump into a game that's going to take hundreds of hours. I was looking at a few others. I don't know. If anything, I would make the list here somewhere. So this is another thing. I would make a list of games and then I can organize it and people could give feedback on it eventually. I don't know. Right now, that's not really a thing. So yeah, if there were multiple users, people could also like thumbs up, thumbs down, all the things. Useful. I could do polls, maybe? I haven't implemented any of this. All of the things that could be done. But for now, that is going to do it for this video. And who knows, if you guys comment on the videos, I'll probably come back and play more backpack battles or Oaken Tower, like, sporadically. It's just not going to be a daily thing. Hope you're all having an excellent day. Thanks for watching.